Hello, fellow comedians. This is me, Candace Simmons. I think you've seen all my latest videos. It's quite good. Anyway, I have a pool outside. It's a pretty nice pool. I don't know if you could see who's inside. Anyway, you know what's so cool about going to the pool? Relaxation time. Just plain relaxation time.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Conscious Cash checking back in with you today. Today's video is going to be very important, so please listen up, especially if you're a parent. First things first, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Just be honest with yourself. You don't have to be honest with me or in the comments, just be honest with you. Are you afraid of being wrong? Are you afraid of being held accountable? Are you afraid of looking back into the past? What is your reason for not looking at yourself on a deeper level? What reason do you have to not try to heal? When people bring up shadow work, why does it seem like it's something you're not interested in? Because something I've realized, shadow work is something we all have to do. Like, we all need to look into the parts of ourselves that aren't pleasant. We have to look back into the past and look at the things we've been through and reflect. Because if you don't reflect, you don't heal. I used to be really defensive, y'all. Super defensive. If I felt like I was being attacked, if I felt like I was being misunderstood, if I felt like someone wasn't listening to me, I would become very defensive. And I just start yapping, just talking. And that was something I had to work on. That was something I had to do inner work for. Because if I didn't, I would push a lot of people away. I did it before. One thing I realized, you don't have to always match energy as well. You don't always have to defend yourself. You don't. Allow yourself to just listen. Listen to people. A lot of the times they'll contradict themselves, or they'll prove your point for you. You don't always have to do that. Learn to just listen, just to be calm, just to be chill, even if you feel like saying something. Allow someone the opportunity to show you their true colors, you know? People are often scared to do the inner work because they don't want to be judged, or they don't want to feel, I don't know, maybe put on the spot. They don't like accountability. They don't want to feel wrong. You gotta understand, it's a part of life. There's gonna be times where you're wrong. There's so many things we don't even know about our own world. There's so many things we don't understand. You're gonna be wrong. Be open-minded. Be more understanding. Be more of a listener and not a yap, okay? Learn to do that. And it's not just that. Learn about all of your triggers, all of your bad habits, all of your defense mechanisms, all of your ways that may be detrimental. Learn about them, because if you don't, it's gonna mess up a ton of relationships. I'm telling you, I am a prime example. It's happened. So yeah, I'm gonna recommend these two books also. Shadow Work Journal, Heal Your Emotional Triggers, and this one is a guide to transcend your shadows. I think these books are really cool. Obviously, for me, I never had books like these, like shadow work books. I don't think I really looked into them. Journaling was always my thing. I just write about all whatever I feel. Whenever I think a negative thought, whenever I even think positive thoughts, I just journal. This is my old one. It's obviously not attractive. This is my old one I had when I was at my mom's house, actually. Wait, no. This was when I was in college, actually. I really recommend y'all get journals. Get these books. Get these shadow work books. Do some inner work. Seriously, it's peaceful. When you know more about yourself and you know more about, okay, where did these issues come from? Now you know what to look at. Now you know what to focus on. If you don't have that, you feel lost. You feel, okay, like, what the fuck do I do now? For the parents, you don't want to pass down any of these negative traits to your kids. A lot of y'all say, you know, I want what's best for my children. I want them to have more than I had. I want them to have better. If you want them to have better, start with what you say to them while they're in your womb. Start with how you treat them while they're not out in the world yet. Start with that. Start with the things you pass down to them. What are you telling yourself on a consistent basis? What are you allowing yourself to deal with on a consistent basis? Are you in an abusive relationship? Are you in a toxic relationship and you keep going back to someone who's draining you, who's putting a lot of stress on you, who's treating you? I think I just got stung by a bee. I don't even know what that felt like. It felt like a little it felt like a pinch. I'm gonna continue this, and if I get as I was saying though, you don't want to pass down those traits to your kids at all. You want to be better, right? So in order for you to be better, you have to heal. If you want better, do the hard work now. That's why I journal too. I want to give these journal books to my children so that they can see, wow, my mom was kind of stupid. You know, like, my mom made mistakes, but she learned from them. You know, these journals are history. It's history. Level 1, level 2. This is my journey, man. They're gonna see my progression. They're gonna see my growth. I'm gonna keep these for a long time. So that when I'm gone, they still have notes. They have my own experiences, so they don't think, you know, I'm bullshitting. When they see my TikToks or YouTube, they don't think I'm bullshitting. They know, like, damn, my mom was for real. She was. The work has to start now. If you want kids, if you keep telling yourself, damn, I want kids in the future, do the work now. Don't deal with people who are toxic. Don't mess with people who don't care about you. Don't mess with people who treat you like garbage. That's shadow work. That's shadow work in itself. Understanding that certain people don't belong in your life. Understanding that you shouldn't put up with certain things. Understanding that you shouldn't be doing certain things. Taking accountability is the first step. Seriously, take the blame off other people for a second. Stop blaming your ex for this. Stop blaming your boyfriend or your whatever situationship. Stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming this, stop blaming that. Go within. Yes, certain things may have been their fault. Now, what was your fault? What did you do? And if they did something that you feel was wrong, okay, how are you gonna do better? How are you gonna make sure you don't do the same thing? How are you gonna break the generational curse? How are you gonna go about your life now that you know that this is not the way to go about it? What are you gonna do? What changes are you gonna make? Because there's no point of having the knowledge, having an understanding, and still going about things the wrong way. There's no point of knowing something without displaying it, without, you know, doing what you know to be right. Because if you're choosing to do things the wrong way, then that's your conscious choice. You're making a conscious decision to continue going down a wrong path, and it makes it your fault. A lot of people say, you know, you don't know what I've been through, so you don't know why I'm acting this way. You don't know why I'm doing this. Listen, we all have a past. We all have situations we've been through, and it's not pleasant. That doesn't give you an excuse to do the same to other people. You saying it as if it's some type of justification for you to hurt other people, it's wrong. You're just as bad. Heal. Do the work. And stay out of relationships if you're not healed. Stay out of relationships. Obviously, we're not fully healed. We're never going to be fully healed. Obviously, there's always going to be something that you can work on and grow from and learn, because we're not perfect. But work on yourself. Do these things. Dude, this plane. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously I've kind of repeated myself quite a bunch in it, but it's important, you know? Healing is important. Learning about yourself is important. You don't have to journal. You can do voice memos. I tried it as well. Just the minute you feel like an urge to just yell at someone, or the urge to do something bad or whatever, talk, make a voice memo, and just say all your feelings. Let all your feelings out, because guess what? A voice memo isn't going to interrupt you. A voice memo isn't going to talk back. A voice memo is going to listen. So talk. And it's okay to talk to yourself as well. Just talk out loud. Even if you're not recording it, just talk, man. It's not weird. You're not weird or odd. The people who don't talk to themselves are weird and odd. You're weird for not talking to yourself. You weirdo. Talk to yourself, man. Learn about yourself on a deeper level. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. The sun feels great right now. I might just sit here longer, just to sit here. It's peaceful, man. Expect more videos like this. There I go. I'm gonna try. I'll say that. But yeah, man. Smile today and tomorrow and the next day and forever. Smile even if you don't feel like it. Just smile. Smile to smile. Thank you.